Hello again, and welcome back to my Crystal Mala channeling videos. Next up, we have the mantis. By far, one of my favorite species in the entire universe. So you've got the characteristics on the back, you've got the sacred geometry, which is so mantis, sacred geometry. And the crystals that are used are moss agate and petrified wood. This is such a gorgeous, it was a gorgeous bracelet and even more gorgeous as a mala. And every time I wear it, I just stare at the beads for forever. I don't know if it's the agate or the petrified wood. And it just feels so like almost earthy and grounding. And a lot of the mantis that I interact with actually look like this. Like their skin is green like this, like almost like a green, sometimes brown, sometimes like almost like a yellowish brown. But I just feel like this totally embodies their vibration and frequency. Of course, you've got the mantis there and the sacred geometry symbol on the back. Super blurry on screen, but just gorgeous in person. Let's see if I can do some channeling on the moss agate and the petrified wood and see what energy that pulls through for us mantis hybrids. So 1 second. Yeah. Yep. Okay, cool. So both of the stone, I don't know if petrified wood is a stone, but it's pretty powerful. Both of the elements have different frequencies to them. The moss agate really felt like, oh yeah, heart. It was all about like heart space opening. And it also felt like the moss agate brought this greater perspective of the universe. Like I immediately felt like I stepped back out of my body and took a look at the whole. And honestly, that's what the mantis do. They always are there to take a look at the whole and be kind of the bigger picture teachers of society. And then the petrified wood, like, of course it's petrified wood, and which means it's like pretty old. It just felt like this ancient information captured in a moment. And there's also something about the density of the petrified wood and how solid it is. And even though most of the mantis that I interact with are very kind of individual, that's also the energy here is self-sufficient. That's what it feels like, the very self-sufficient type of energy. And the petrified wood just felt like this solid, dense, like just very like reliable. And all of the mantis beings that I've ever met are that. They're so reliable. Whereas some of the other ones kind of, flit in and flit out and, come and go. And what else with the petrified wood? Oh yeah, so a lot of the mantis beings that I interact with are very like non-dense, non-linear, very etheric. But they're also just their energy and vibrations, they always show up for you, which is really incredible. And it really represents that ancient knowledge and wisdom as well. By far, one of my favorite malas. And I always just, it's really hard to see, maybe if I'm out of screen a little bit. I always just stop and stare. It's like, every single one of these beads feels like it's its own universe, especially with the moss agate. Just so incredibly powerful and heart opening and observing and just full picture. So you can check these out on lilyrosejewelryco.com or on elizabethapril.com or on my Instagram site or what have you. And just keep in mind that you're going to get different experiences when you wear it on your right wrist versus your left wrist versus your throat, okay, and around your neck. Ah, so good. Thank you for being here. Until next time, bye for now.